What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hank DLM back with another video. NBA 2K25 my career part 2. You feel me? Right now we just in the gym getting the reps in, man. Shit. The first game, even though we had 48 and 2, shit, lost. And that's what kills a person the worst is, like, you know, putting up a game like that and still losing. So I'm in the gym right now working on my form, all that. No, you see all that right there. Push. Oh yeah, I'm done. I can't be in here too long. You know, I'm aura farming right now, man. These guys need to look at the PR people over there. We got my teammates just watching me just hit all these shots. And they can't do the shit that I do, man. You know, feel me? If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss nothing. Yeah, let's get to it, man.
These guys are no joke. This is exactly the kind of game we need to win if we want people to think twice before walking in here like they own the place.
I understand.
You wanted to make this place a fortress, right? These guys are the barbarians at the gates.
Coach, we're just hooping. These guys aren't invincible. We can take them.
Enough talk. Time to lock in.
All right, you just need to meditate, man. I bet you your blood pressure is through the roof.
You know
right
what?
now.
It will be if we lose tonight. Now get out there and defend your turf.
I got you, Coach.
Man, coach talked to me like I'm a bitch. Where the fuck Ime at, man? Ime, man, come here, bro. Ime, where you go, bro? Niggas talk to me like I'm a bitch and shit, man. It's our first key game of the season. Home court hero. We gotta take these wins at home, man. Run these guys over. Damn, I'm trying to see. It should be too hard. Houston, Jalen Green is out. What? Ankle injury for fucking 2 weeks. Alright. Really ain't worried about it, gang. Yeah, I'm running everything. Don't even worry about this shit. Let's get to it. We need to win this game for sure. I cannot start the season 0-2. That's just like starting the playoffs 0-2, bro. I can't do that shit, bro. On my daddy, boy, I can't do that.
Coming up next, the Rockets taking on the Grizzlies. For the Houston Rockets, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Grizzlies, Rockets. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookie.
Checked in for Thompson.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude. Taking aim at such an ambitious goal. Being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from this squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. MP talked to me about the importance of today's game. He said we know we need to be in a better position than last season, and it's up to us. We have to win these games at home. No excuses. They are locked in and focused today. Kevin?
Doesn't it sound like a DA? Wow, that's something else. Good stuff.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
On the wing, Bane. Whitmore defending. They get it back to the right side. Wells kicks to Bane. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle.
Get the fuck out the paint. Get the fuck out the paint, Tom.
Brooks setting a pick for Porter. This one for 3.
Oh, man.
Porter can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And here is Wells. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good by Porter.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Morant with it to the inside. Here's Edey. Porter with the block. And he recovers it. Bane, no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run. And that one, good. And it's 8 points for the Beast.
Hey, you better put a
They've
fucking
been
hand
going
up,
to
Joe.
him an awful lot this
You
game,
better put
and
a
you
hand
can
up,
see
bro.
why. He's pouring it on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty.
Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Smith sets the pick for Porter. Gets an open look and hits.
Money.
And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now, here's Bane. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Not need much shooting on the board.
They need this. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way
That's
to
good
end the
shit,
quarter with momentum
Good.
on your side.
Put John
And
Morant
so
on the
it's
poster,
Houston
boy.
in control with a 9-point
Laying
lead
that
to end
nigga
the
up
quarter.
like prom
Their
night, boy.
shooting has been the big key. Their percentage in for Cam Whitmore. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And that one drops.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale, and Brooks subbed in for Shepherd.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Pippen. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Back to Jackson. Here's Wells. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
But guys, it just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And again, Memphis no good. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Whitmore finds Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Porter. Mills with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
17 seconds left in the first half. Porter in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Wells dishes to Morant. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break.
18-7 right now, bitch. Like 18-7, and I got a blow. Come on, man.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Houston Rockets.
18-7-2, and I got
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization.
No. Nigga, come on, bro. I know what time it is.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Porter.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Get in the way.
Down the two-hand slam.
That's that
Really
blender
piling on the lead with a
blender
dunk
is
like
on the
that.
moment I'm coming down the paint, bro.
Over to the left wing. Clark finds Jackson. And here's Baines. Corner clock.
2 blocks.
Oh, the fast break for the Rockets.
Take that. That's what I like, boy. That's what I like right there.
Brooks can rise up and
Great
finish with
chemistry.
anybody. Nice slam that time from Dylan.
Fuck around to Annie. Oh, yeah, so
The Grizzlies trail by 10.
lead, third quarter.
Morant passes to Baines. Pass to Jackson. Takes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the paint. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. There's a screen by Aldama. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bane also has the balance to finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jock Landale comes in for Brooks. And it's Jabari Smith in for Thompson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Luke Kennard comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Pippen for 3. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter out to Smith. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Inside, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Bucket is good. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Outside, Bane. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Rockets lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Smith. Also, Tari Eason out there. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Porter. Good on the shot. Porter's got 23 points. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Clark, a screen on Holiday. Now Jackson, covered by Smith. Jackson misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Smith's shot is good.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Pass to Clark. Aldama with the ball. He's covered by Eason. Tipped away. goes Aldama, guarded by Holiday. And they pick up 2. 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Rockets ball. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Porter, and there's the drive. No good there.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 8-point game. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Clark. The three-pointer no good. To the middle, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Aldama. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Porter. Here he goes. Houston now working with the new shot clock. The kick out to Holiday. Smith with a screen on Pippen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now Pippen. Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Outside Pippen. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
For 2.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury.
So Houston wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here. But there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.